The end for me really saved Obsession. Not saved because it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It improved the overall experience.
I saw 3 possible endings coming early.
Yep.
When the guy on the thing said, kill yourself.
Yep.
Or as the Gen Zs would, I'm surprised he didn't say unalive himself. That I saw that as a possible ending.
Yep.
I saw
Killing
she dies
her.
as a
Yep.
possible ending.
Yep.
And then I saw another wish as a possible ending. But the idiot
Yes.
wished for $1 billion.
Yeah, what a dick.
And then it just fell from the
It fell from the sky too long.
But also this is my only probably writing and story criticism. No, it's not. It's just one that popped into my head. They're both standing there, right? Friend and Bear are standing there as $1 billion falls from the ceiling.
Yeah, grab some.
And then Friend comes over to Bear's house to say, hey, I got $1 billion.
Hey, you there? I've got $1 billion.
Yeah. Like, I know I was
Yeah,
there.
we know
when
we
it
were there. It
happened.
literally fell on me.
And that's the reason I left, is because you're a dickhead who didn't believe me and wished for $1
It's
billion.
the reason I'm going to off myself right now.
Yeah. So the ending you really liked in Obsession.
I liked that there was a bit of subtlety. Because what I then liked, they didn't explain it,
Yep.
but, he's going to off himself.
Unalive.
And then he all of a sudden doesn't.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, but why? And then you realize because she did her own wish to make him obsessed with her. And then he dies anyway. And then because he dies, she loses the thing.
Well, he
and
was
then-
going to do he was going to do the gun.
Yeah, but
then
then
decides
he
not
he's
to.
a little bitch.
And then we remembered that the cat died from the pills.
Yes.
And
all
he
the way
remembered
from
that the cat died from the pills.
Yep.
Well, I knew the pills were going to come in at some point.
Yeah.
That the pills were what traditionally is Chekhov's gun. Do you know that?
Yeah. Yeah. It was the gun owned by Anton Chekhov.
Yes, it was. He said, the playwright, actor, dramatist said, if you show a gun in Act 1, you have to use it in Act 3. So the pills were Chekhov's gun. And he did. He didn't take a lot. And dry swallowed them all.
He took one and then he went, probably going to need more than that.
He's in his early 20s. I couldn't dry swallow a pill until I turned 40.
Desperate times called for desperate measures.
Yeah, true.
I don't know why I pronounced it like that. So I liked that ending. Then it was just like,
He took all
they're
the
both
pills
fucked now.
and then was like, oh, I'm going to die. And he was like, oh, no, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Because then he's suddenly obsessed.
Because they don't show her doing it or explain it, but then you're like, I hope people got that.
Well, they did afterwards, that table of the little shrine that she'd made for him next to the porn on the TV.
Well, no, that was her filming
video
them.
of them, yeah.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was porn and then
Yeah,
one
so did
was
I.
him and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then on that table was her wish, Willow, broken.
Yep.
And then he dies anyway and she wakes up. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Loses it because she's also killed the other guy.
She's killed
No, but
a
like
few
in that
people.
room.
Oh, yeah, he's just there.
He's dead and
Yeah.
Cooper Tomlinson is
Yeah.
great shot. One
Yeah.
shot, bang, dead.
And then their other friend is naked in the other chair with her face smashed in.
Oh, yeah. She's woken up to 3 dead bodies.
Yeah, all her friends are dead. Also, that music shop must be doing well. Because
A
at
lot
one
of staff.
stage, they had Andy Richter and
The
then the
owner.
4 of the staffs.
Yeah. They must sell a lot of pianos.
I don't know. It was a bit strange.
They're all college students, so they wouldn't. And also, there's no minimum wage in the States.
Yeah, there is.
Well, it's $2 an hour.
Yeah.
So they're probably as there to hang out with each other as much as
Yeah, and go to
anything.
work hungover after they do their trivia.
Shots at trivia?
Bold.
Actually, mind you,
done
we're
that
about
before.
we're about to go to trivia, and I'm probably going to get 2 Long Island iced teas
I've done shots at trivia, but that was after.
after
All
you
right?
won.
After I won, obviously. I went to trivia.
So the ending, yes, was good, but with a lot of these endings, I had the question, which is an okay question, and I don't mind that it's not answered. What the fuck happens to her?
I know, she goes insane.
She killed 3 people.
She goes insane. Oh, well, she's going to jail. No, I don't know. She'll plead insanity.
Institute for the Criminally Insane.
She doesn't have any parents.
Well,
I don't think.
has a dad that's healthy.
Well, I don't know, but they don't have a relationship.
No, they don't.
So
She hates him.
So I don't know.
She going to some institution.
Yeah. She'll check in. Admit. Thank you.
She'll go, this is fucked. I did this. I have no memory of doing this.
I have vague memories. I wonder if she does remember, though, or if they'll all come back to her at one point.
She does know that shit's fucked because she talks to him in the other her's sleep.
Yeah, and then also, like, her face is fucked for the rest of her life.
Yeah, she's got scars.
So, yeah, emotional and physical.
The ending of Backrooms I found less satisfying.
Uh-huh.
Because it was a bit of like, hey, we're studying this shit. Why don't you tell us about it? And then that's it. And then we just go down levels.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit of like maybe an explanation. I like that they didn't explain everything.
Yes.
So it is open to interpretation of exactly what it is trying to represent, because I think it can represent a few different things. But I also feel like some sort of closure in some aspect would have been good.
Yes, because in
Like, who the fuck was that guy?
In Obsession, we got the closure of he dies and the wish is unwished.
Yeah. But I also, because I kind of wanted an explanation, but I didn't want to have to sit through 20 minutes of them explaining
Of the lab guy from Mindy Project saying this is what Backrooms is.
Yeah.
Because
it's a representation of trauma.
The little hint of him earlier is, I think, meant to make you think this is, somebody has created this as an experiment.
Yeah.
Which is why all the cameras are in there watching.
Yeah.
But the twist, I guess, is they found it and it's growing.
Yeah.
Does that mean as a representation, if you're going on the representation of trauma thing, does that mean the people's trauma is growing globally?
Yes.
Or at least in whatever
the
city
people
it's
that
in.
go in there, that's their trauma is somehow represented in there. That's why there's a big giant fucking pirate
version
man.
of him. And furniture.
Because
he's tormented by the fact that he has to own a furniture shop. Like,
I assume
fair
so.
enough, not being an architect. Doesn't mean you have to buy a furniture shop.
No, you can just work at one.
Yeah. Which I thought he was. But then it's Captain Clark and his name is Clark.
Yeah, and also that guy was right. Like, you're a pirate or like...
Are you a pirate or a sultan?
Yeah. Like, that guy's got a good, fair point there.
Look, the Ottoman Empire is a good pun.
That's great.
But I didn't also see one in the shop.
I didn't see an Ottoman. No,
I saw a couple of puffs, but no Ottoman. Poo phase. So the ending.
So I didn't know if it was a representation of trauma or it was some sort of comment on the fear of being stuck in an endless loop and your life's a piece of shit.
Was that true for both characters?
I don't know. That's where I'm struggling, because it's not like she went in there and it was... Well, I feel like maybe she was stuck in this loop of... I don't know. Just because there was one bit where she was at a party for some reason, like at a barbecue.
At one point, as she was trying to escape, she did go to something that looked like her own house.
Yes.
But also...
Which is a trauma, because that's where Mum was.
Yeah, she was drawn into the back rooms in an effort to try and help him, which is her life. She couldn't help her mum, so she became a psychologist or psychiatrist, probably psychologist.
Yep.
And is then drawn into the back rooms in an effort to try and help people. And that's why... Yeah, but it didn't change for her. What was in the back rooms.
No, what was in the back rooms was his back rooms.
So if she goes into the sub-level of her psychology practice, which I think is just the front room of her house, would her trauma be there?
Well, no, I don't think Backrooms exist everywhere. It's not like that Little Monsters movie where there's always an escape under the bed.
Under your bed.
Yeah.
But the guy from the movie Creep and the Mindy Project said they were finding more entrances.
Yeah.
So maybe as more people reach a certain level of trauma, they get their own entrance.
But she got in but got out, but it was a different universe.
But it was the same universe because he was there and he was watching a
he was
TV
watching the
with
TV
Captain
commercial.
Clark's ad on it.
And he went, oh, I know that guy from him being insane.
I know that guy from watching him on the security footage that my family does not know about.
And then I don't understand why then you could eat the people in there.
He must have been in there for a long time to try to eat a person in there.
Yeah.
To discover that you could.
Yeah.
Can you though? Or is he just eating stuffing and it's not going to be good for him?
I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
And this movie was made well enough that I'm okay with not knowing those things.
Well, that's what I mean. Then it's a movie where people can talk about it because there's probably somebody listening right now saying these guys have no idea what you're doing.
Oh, we'll get it in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, and you completely misunderstood.
I think we completely understood.
That is how I interpreted the movie. I'm still not fully sure what it means.
Do you think Renata helps the man from the Mindy Project or tries to get away or gets stuck in the back rooms?
I think that she helps.
I think she tries to get away.
Maybe that's her back rooms.
She gets stuck in that room.
Maybe her endless loop is being stuck in that conversation with that guy.
And the decision of to help or not to help.
Interesting. What do you think, listeners? Are we off?